So I had started my video journal 2 weeks back to sort of video my progression and my story with the diagnosis of ALS. And as I had mentioned before, I was diagnosed with ALS on September 12th, and I haven't really made an update since the whole grocery shopping incident. So I just sort of wanted to talk about how my last couple weeks have been. I actually went to get a second opinion, and they confirmed the diagnosis. I sort of went into it with no expectation because I felt like if I went into it with this mindset that it was going to be something else, then I would get like this false sense of hope, which I sort of did for the first month I was going to the doctor. I kept thinking it was going to be a different outcome. And I went into it also not having this negative mindset that this is definitely what it is. So I feel like that no expectation thing helped me significantly emotionally deal with the confirmation of the diagnosis. The doctor was very sweet and compassionate, gave me some resources for ALS support groups with some younger patients, which I think might be helpful. And now I just have to continue with my doctor's appointments. The medication they have me on, called Riluzole, is supposed to slow the progression. Well, been shown to, in some cases, slow the progression, and has only been shown to extend life expectancy by 3 months. But I'm taking it in hopes that maybe we can slow this down. The important part now is that I go to my doctor's appointments every 2 weeks so that they can sort of track the progression. It's a heterogeneous disease or something along those lines, which means there's no consistency with progression. It differs from case to case. My swallowing and voice have been affected already, which is sort of crazy. Right now I have a decent tone, but if I try to project, a lot of times it's like a raspy whisper, and swallowing has become an issue, especially trying to take pills in the morning, because you sort of like drink and tip your head back to drink the pills, and I feel like I was aspirating a bit. It was not going down my throat, it was getting into my windpipe. So they actually told me to start taking my morning meds with applesauce, which has actually worked out really well. So that's sort of where we stood with that. The physical restrictions are still significant and debilitating. I'll attempt to show, I don't know how closely you can see, but there's my left hand and here's my right hand. I can't really extend my fingers on my right hand, and if you look really closely, this muscle has actually completely deteriorated. It's gone. I think you can see my arms a little bit. I don't know from this video, but one side of my body is literally tinier than the other. It's really strange. And the muscle twitches are ridiculous. I don't know why. It seems like sometimes after I eat certain foods, they seem to get worse. So I've just been tracking a journal to keep track of like what symptoms get worse and when, and keeping a journal of all the questions I have for the doctor. My next appointment is this Thursday, and see where it goes from there. Mentally and emotionally, I'm in a pretty good space. I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and I can't even explain how heartwarming it feels to have people reach out to me. I feel like coming home this January wasn't expected, and it wasn't because of this, but I'm really thankful that I'm home because I needed the support system to get through this. Our high school class, I feel like from 98 to 2000 and beyond that, and probably before that, but the people I knew in high school that I wasn't even close friends with have reached out and offered support in so many ways. Again, heartwarming and unbelievable, and just goes to show that, you know, we can get through this. We don't have to do it alone. So I guess I'm okay today. You know, it was an interesting weekend. I got some stuff done around the house. I just have to start listening to my body a little better because I constantly want to go, 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 and I can't. I need to stop and pause and listen to my body and take a break when I need to. So that's the update. My next appointment is this Thursday. figure maybe once a week I'll make a journal for myself. I don't know if I'm going to post every single one of them, but I appreciate all the support again, and have a good night.